History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. Only on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. The past haunts us all.
All right, we're coming over. Hello, everybody.
Dominican Republic. It only cost me $40. It was great.
All right, everybody. Oh, no. Discord is messed up. Hold on. The Discord screen is messed up. It's fine.
No.
I'm
There we
going to
go.
tell you guys my
Now we're
Dominican
back.
hooker story. Yeah, it was good.
Jesus. Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. Thank God we didn't save it for the live show. Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah.
Next time.
Truly one of the most engaging stories I've ever heard.
Honestly, I felt like I was there, and I felt like I, the listener, was important to the story.
I'm going to go get tested because I felt like I was there.
All right. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Dead Sundays. Hello, Starfinders. Welcome back to Dead Sundays.
Hi.
Let's think about what happened last time. I have it written down. Actually, I don't have it written down. I just have a bunch of numbers written here. You guys went to the Drift Rock. While you were on the Drift Rock, you found some strange alien technology that you didn't understand, nor could you figure out what the technology was for. Nor could you make heads or tails of anything that was contained in the databases in the in the alien technology. You got to find a spaceship, which was super cool. You got to fly the spaceship with Clara and Shepard. Shepard, if you remember, hooked himself into the spaceship and became different. After that, you immediately left. You tried to get to Absalom Station, but on the way, you were attacked by a Eoxian bone cruiser ship. It was very, very scary. But you guys managed to defeat it, and not only did you defeat it, you destroyed it completely. It could be very easily assumed that there were no survivors from that Eoxian ship, which we have discussed that even if one of them were to survive it, they wouldn't have to breathe in space. But the idea that they were in a spaceship explosion pretty much solidified the fact that there was nobody left. So now you guys are flying back to Absalom Station to get in contact with whatever contact person you guys want to get back to. The two people that were probably most interested in speaking to you as soon as you get back are going to be the ambassador, Gravelask Nor, and the Starfinder Society person, Chiskisk, who is sort of your main point of contact at the Starfinder Society. So
my personal best friend.
And your personal best friend, yes. Is there anything that you guys want to do? And I say that because you guys currently have on board the package that the ambassador asked you to get. The package is actually a person, an Eoxian in Corpse Fleet uniform. The Corpse Fleet is a exiled part of the Eoxian military that is no longer officially affiliated with any of the Pact worlds, but there's always that low-lying rumor that sometimes the Eoxian government will use them for shadow ops. The Corpse Fleet is a pretty big deal. They're pretty bad guys. They want to basically eradicate or enslave any living creatures because they feel that they were entitled to it. When the gap ended, one of the first things that happened was the armies of Eox and their bone ships attacked Absalom Station, but Absalom Station had automatic defenses that even the people who lived there couldn't remember were there, and were able to repel the bone ships. And after that, a treaty was signed, but the corpse fleet was exiled. So you guys have this person, and you have to decide what you're going to do with it when you get back there.
I kind of feel like I wish I knew all the spooky history. The person in the box seemed really chill.
Yeah, she was super chill. I did explain that to you though a couple of times, and I now like you really were just like, yeah, whatever, and yeah. But she was like super chill. She was very just like, hey, I'm gonna sleep in this box. I would love it if you didn't tell anybody I was here. Very chill.
Huh.
Let's let her out. I know she didn't want to be.
Open it up again.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think she wants to talk again. I think she just get that to its location and.
Yeah, I mean, let's just collect a payday. I don't have any problems with it.
It's not really our problem anyways.
Yeah.
I don't want to get exterminated by the.
Eradicated
By the infinite
exterminated
dead force.
I totally forgot to open up Sirenscape.
The value of knowing that she exists and is going to Ambassador Noor is probably worth more than we would get by turning her in anyways.
Yeah.
So we should just deliver the package, take our money, and forget about it till it's convenient.
I'm fine with that.
And we have an excellent record of bone cruisers defeated.
Yeah, you guys are 2 for 2.
Yeah, an amazing KDR for the old Space Wave.
This is correct.
Pact, do you keep track of your KDR?
Guys, I'm really sorry. I left a Sirenscape thing running on the desktop app, and when I opened my regular app, I can still hear it over top of the space sounds. So I have to log in real quick and stop it. And it's just literally it's called a hawk. It's called like a Magmar hawk. It's just some guy yelling that he wants to sell something. So it's just go.
Yeah,
All right, I think I got it.
I'm fine with. Let's just head back.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the market from D&D on Thursday. Yeah, I left it running, and when I opened this, I unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. So, what's your guys' plan? Tell me your plan, and I will tell you how you can make it happen.
I think the leader knows the plan. Go for it, leader.
Hi, it's me, the leader. We're gonna go back to the station in our cool new ship. We're gonna deliver the parcel to Gravlask, and then, I assume that will go swimmingly with no. And then head back to the Starfinder Society and Chiskisk, who has infinite patience for us, our shenanigans, and our, putting
To be fair,
other business before it.
And everything pretty much on the level.
Yeah, you guys haven't had a lot of fucking around. Like since you walked off the dock in that first encounter, you guys have been pretty straightforward about what you're here to do, and haven't really done a lot of fucking around at all.
Yeah,
it feels like fucking around, but you keep failing up, so you're doing great.
Everything's
it's hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes in role-playing games, you're role-playing yourself. Art imitates life in that way.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You guys are flying through space. You get a automated docking request that pops up, and as you're trying to as Clara is trying to hit accept and run the automatic docking thing, you see it get interrupted, and it flashes a couple times, and then it says VIP. And instead of being led to sort of a offshoot back alley unloading and loading area, you are led to sort of a more airplane terminal, hoity-toity, kind of a bigger deal than where you first arrived at Absalom Station.
They
So
must
you-
know it's me.
It said the message that you guys received back is VIP Space Wave Maiden cleared for red carpet runway, which is just a fancy way of saying,
Ooh.
you know, red carpet. It's, you know, obviously it's not you're not going to land on a red carpet, although
What
maybe.
if?
What happens is you guys kind of fly into this giant circular docking area, and you as you're going through, you look out the window and you can see all of these giant floating billboards for advertisements, and then suddenly one of them clicks, and you see yourself. You see Pact, Zib Beverage, and Horatio Cruz on the Acreon. And there's a couple of great still images of you guys fighting the Akata, walking along the drift rock, and sort of breaking into not breaking into, but fighting the Lamprey and then breaking into the Space Wave Maiden. And these kind of cycle and play over and over again like a commercial, and then it flicks back to its regular advertisement. But the ship lands, and the doors.
Sorry, Shepard and Clara.
Sorry, Bebo.
I should say
Bebo
that
and Goblin.
Shepard is in he's in like the background of those pictures, but because he was at the time kind of like a nondescript, non-personality robot. He's not front and center of everything, but a lot of times he's just in the background, being the only person that can actually shoot anything. And Clara is not in there. It does show the goblins sort of in the background of you guys walking over to the drift rock, though.
Where'd all this footage come from?
So,
That's a great question.
That's a great question, isn't it?
Clara, it's lucky they did not get our first space battle.
Yeah,
So
that was kind of a
We'll
mess.
see. No one will see your embarrassing loss.
I was gonna
Wow.
say that was kind of I agree. I concur.
Wow. Thanks.
Or maybe
Cool.
another loss you had to us on the
I mean,
drift
you
rock.
could just I'm sure you. Wow, yeah, that would have been really embarrassing, wouldn't it? It's a good thing that I switched sides and didn't let you kill me, and now we're all friends, huh?
You have made up for it since. That is why it is good that you are not embarrassed.
We're such a great crew, and there's no problems in the crew with our crewmates.
Everything's
That we
fine.
love.
She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. This is fine. So the door hasn't opened yet. You guys are still waiting at the dock. Clara gets out of her chair, and Shepard doesn't. Shepard kind of stays kind of totally hooked up. So you guys kind of have to decide what you want to do with Clara right now. She says, hey, listen, I'm not really in your little group, but, I am more than available to fly this spaceship for you wherever you need to go. For, a little bit of money would be nice. But other than that, I'm going to go and check on my stuff, and you're probably going to have to get this ship. Well, I guess it could stay here. And with that, she gives you her communicator information and opens the door. When she opens the door,
Okay.
the crowd in front of the Space Wave Maiden explodes.
Wait, the
and
wall in front of it?
the crowd that has gathered to watch the heroes of the Acreon land in their lost but found spaceship, the Space Wave Maiden. They start taking pictures, and there is like a very red carpet setup of there's a couple security guards and a couple of groups of like fan type people and more than one reporter.
I am not prepared for this.
And come again? What? There's a crowd? Oh, they explode. Oh, they explode with like applause.
With applause, yeah. Yeah, no, the crowd doesn't explode. They explode.
Thank God.
Um,
I thought it was like day one all over again. I got PTSD.
And so
The end of Kingsman.
as the door opens and Clara sees all this, she like immediately backs away and like hides her face, and she's like, "Actually, maybe I'll just go park the ship for you, and then you guys can call me later." And goes and sits back down at the pilot chair, leaving you guys to go interact with your tens of onlookers.
Yeah.
I kind of do the same thing and like sidle to the back also because I'm not prepared for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Pax takes a big old paw and puts it on the back of Zib and just pushes them forward.
I stage dive.
Do an acrobatics check to see how cool it is.
Oh, sorry. What check? I lost.
Acrobatics.
Oh, that's not ideal.
No, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Long as it, yeah, he like kind of throws you forward, and what happens is you kind of trip out of the spaceship, but you just tuck and roll and end up standing up, kneeling with your arm out like this, and they start applauding again, and everybody's clapping and taking pictures. Yeah. Two of your arms are up like this, and the other two are playing a space guitar.
Yeah.
So yeah, you as you try to walk through them, they kind of block your path. A lot of people are like shoving. They want your guys' autographs, not just Zib's. They want everybody's. The guards are trying to. They're like doing their best, but at the same time, they're like letting some people like get their hand through to like give you a piece of paper to sign.
Pax is making this so much worse. Like yes, I am a hero, and he's signing as many of them as he can, and he's like high-fiving all of the children. Like he's into it.
All four of my guys are writing Captain Zib on everyone, just not on the things they're handing me. Just like,
I think all the kids are wearing Pact sunglasses. They started selling them as spaceys as soon as like the news broke that you guys were like.
Oh God, I'm still wearing the Spaceys jacket.
Yeah, so you've got a ripped, burned, sleeveless Spaceys diner jacket, and all the kids around you are wearing these like promotional Spaceys Pact sunglasses. Let's get a big picture of Pax up there so that everybody can see what we mean. There it is. And boom. That's what we mean. So all the children are wearing these big sunglasses, and a couple of them have like showed papers specifically in front of Zib's face. That are actually, some of them are printouts of some of the pictures you took while you were up there. Like there's a really great picture that you took of everybody before you walked across the cable, and a couple of kids have that, and they hand it to you, and you write like, Captain Zib on it. Eventually, the crowd starts to disperse a little bit, and reporter people are there. And one of the reporters kind of shuffles through, and while Pax and Zib are distracted with the fans, this reporter puts his microphone in Horatio's face and says, Horatio Cruz, what can you tell us about what happened on the Acreon?
I give the most dry stentorian version of the accounts.
Give me a little bit of it.
I say, we were contacted by a client on behalf of the Starfinder Society to recover and reconnaissance a salvage mining ship and discover if any, just like that, I just it's routine thing and find out what happened. That's all. I'm like
Dude, so,
into the mic, and that's all.
Yeah, as you're describing this, you can see the guy whose face was so full of hope when he asked you, you can just see him start to melt. Cause he's just and he turns to Pax and he goes, Soldier Paxtero, what type of creatures did you fight when you were on the Acreon and subsequent battles in the Drift Rock? and he like shoves it in your face, but he has to shove it up like way high.
Yeah, he grabs the microphone, but really grabs more of the man's
He grabs
wrist.
he grabs him by the wrist, so the dude is like this.
Yeah,
We have fought some of the most horrific and terrible things I have seen in the galaxy, but you should really be talking more to Horatio, who murdered many of them all by himself. This man, this quiet-spoken man, is a man of action. His mother would be very proud of him, as he is incredibly efficient at murder.
So he immediately like rips himself down.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey, yeah, he sticks in your face. You say hi, Mom, hi, Dad, and then he goes, Ranger Cruz, can you tell me more about the accusations about you on the Actreon murdering people?
I neutralized aggressors, and I start like accessing like what's the word? What's not like not Starfinder? The college that I went to, the Solarium.
Not the Solarium, the other one. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It's on the thing.
Yeah,
The Arcanumerium.
Arcanarium, like protocols for engaging with combatants and neutralizing them, and like I just like start bringing that up, say like I neutralized any aggressors in the most efficient way possible to increase the success of our mission.
So while you're having this extremely dry and factual conversation with this reporter who thought he was going to get the story of a lifetime, Zib is over in the corner taking selfies and posing with everyone, and another like swarmier, we'll say like a gnome who has kind of like built legs for themselves so that they can stand up a little taller to interview people, like runs up to Zib and says, Captain Zib Beveridge, what can you tell me about the rampant conspiracy theories surrounding what happened on the Acreon and the Drift Rock? Is the Drift Rock actually from the sun?
The sun? No. Couldn't be the sun. That doesn't make any sense. There's just no scientific proof. All the tests and samples we took while we were up there? No. Couldn't be. Anyway, if you want to take pictures, feel free. Video, a small fee for video, though.
What's the fee for video?
10 credits per
Okay.
second.
Okay. All of the reporters put their cameras down.
Damn it!
You can go on Zib Beverage's fan house for behind the scenes in your day-to-day life.
Hey, you guys can find me on onlybugs.com.
Only fleas.
Please, that's an insult. Please.
Yeah, I think that was rude. Yeah.
It's the only F bug I can think of off the top of my head.
Whatever.
Flies, I guess.
Whatever.
So while you guys are
sit here and
sort
take
of
this.
having this moment of local fame, it's a very nice feeling. It doesn't seem like ill-deserved or anything. You got the red carpet. You turn and you see Clara flying away with the Space Wave Maiden to go park it somewhere else. And you just get a little note on your communicators that she's of where she's going with it. And as you make your way through the crowd, you can see in front of you a long, very dark, sleek limousine. It's a lot like it is mostly the same color as the impossibly black envelope and note that you received from the Eoxian ambassador Gravelask Nor. As you guys walk to it, one of the windows rolls down, and you see inside of it is your old friend, whose name I can't remember, Jin Dercier, who was one of the cops. And she's again in plain clothes and waves you guys into the car and says and tells you guys that she's here to pick you up to take you to the ambassador's office.
I'm
Great.
fine with that.
Let's get in the car. This is sick. This is every one of my dreams coming true.
Zib's having a great day.
And a limo, and the cop's not ideal, but you know,
Yeah.
take the good with the bad.
Yeah, I mean sometimes that's So you guys all get in the limousine, and it's really swanky. Like the whole thing is very. It's so impossibly dark that you almost can't see it, and you have to be on the inside to really even like find where the handles are or anything. But once you're inside, it's well lit. It's still dark, but it's not as dark as the outside. It's very
I love the
comfortable.
idea that there's all these cameras on us as we like fumble with the
no,
door
no,
handle.
the doors they open for you. They're not
Ridiculous.
gonna. Yeah. The crowd has since dispersed, and you guys aren't in danger of embarrassing yourself any further. You guys take a kind of a long drive. Where you landed from to where you're going is pretty far. The ambassador's place is actually forget where it is. I think it's in the eye. And you eventually make your way all the way there, and Jin Tercier escorts you from the limousine to Gravel Askenor's office. I got the right one? I got the right one. There we go. All right. As a reminder, this is what this dude looks like.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
No angry eyebrows yet. So
It's like a zombie.
Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta put his eyebrows back on. Hold on. He hasn't done his
Oh, no,
makeup
he's already-
today yet.
He's already mad at us?
Looks like a legitimate businessman.
Hey! He's surprised.
I didn't. As I was drawing it, I'm like, I don't want it surprised. There we go.
You're
You
back.
smell Eoxian's cooking.
So yeah, you guys walk into Gravel Askenor's office. And the first thing that he does is you walk in, and he is standing at his desk, and he claps his hands to congratulate you. And he puts his he like gestures out the window, and you can see a giant billboard behind you with some of the still images of you guys fighting the Akata on the Acreon, and subsequently the Garak, the lamprey thing, and flying back to defeating a just horrible monster and flying back victorious to Absalom Station. Probably not that part. That the flying part, probably not. But yeah, so he congratulates you, and he says a wonderful job, well done. Now, if you could just tell me what happened to the cargo. I don't like that
Cargo's-
voice.
Don't like that voice? Want to take another take?
Can I do another take?
Yeah, do another
yeah,
take.
go for it, yeah.
You got it?
It was too like. All right. Let's see. Congratulations. Nope. Hold on.
That was a goblin.
Yeah,
Give me
it
more.
sure was.
Give me more of a Malkovich situation.
Malkovich.
Yeah.
Give me a. Or not.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking. I got caught up. I'm like trying to like do all the math. You're trying to do the throat math in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Throat math.
All right. Thank you very much for doing such a great job on the Acreon. As was intended to be so, I used my mediation prowess to the benefit of everyone on Absalom Station. The debate is still going over whether or not the claim belongs to the Hardscrabble Collective or the company, corporation, Astral Projections. However, we will get through it. I hope you enjoy the next couple days. You've had more than a couple fans pop up since you left. But the one thing that I really need to know is, where did you take the package?
Still on board.
It's on
The
the-
Space Wave Maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. And you
We put
told-
it under a mattress.
Okay,
hold on. What?
Don't worry about that part.
To hide it.
Right. You didn't tell anybody else about this, did you?
No.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
only our crew knows.
Okay. Right. Right. Clara. Right. Yeah. Apparently, Astral Extractions didn't want you guys to get there. So
Huh.
they kind of they did a little trickery, and they sent her up in an Eoxian bone ship to strain our relationship. That clearly did not work.
Yeah,
I don't know how
say
that's-
is, how do they get? Do you know how they have access to Eoxian ships?
It's a small ship. It's not that hard. Anybody can pretty much buy anything if they've got the right connections. They're not exclusive, you know. It's not like only bone people can fly bone ships.
I've never flown a bone ship.
Now, would you like to? Because it's not that hard.
I'm not a very good pilot, so.
Based
I
on
saw
the ones we ate.
So he says that. So we'll be watching Clara for the next couple of days to make sure that she is just as discretionary as you guys have been. If that's the case, all I need are the details on where the ship is, and I'll have my people go get it.
Great, done and done.
Um,
Do whatever I need to do on my communication.
yeah, you go beep boop bop, and he goes beep boop beep, and you receive it, and in like the same breath, he goes, he says, "All right, I'm sending someone over there right now."
Perfect.
It was very good doing business with you. You're very efficient. Efficient might be the wrong word, but you're very effective.
All right.
We do everything by the book, and we're hoping this builds our reputation and leads to more lucrative contracts.
Well, I'm sure everybody at the Starfinder Society is going to be very excited for whatever you found. That being said, he hits a couple more buttons, and he says, you've each been awarded your bonus for properly retrieving the package that I needed.
I like to think the crypt keeper,
bonus.
He just leans on puns like bonus.
You guys each get 500 credits.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hoggers.
Let me read this real quick. Okay. And he says, now that we've concluded our business, I have to get back to dealing with the mediation between Astral Extractions and the Hardscrabble Collective. Do you throw a grenade at him?
No, sorry. My
He catches
Firefox
it, and he's like, you dropped this, kiddo.
Sorry, my Firefox like wigged out.
I like maybe like one of your arms doesn't always do what you want.
So he says, so if you need anything else from me, be sure to send me. And he gives you like his contact information that's like more personal than it was before, but not like super personal. You know what I mean? Like he gives you his like client address, not his business address, and not his personal address.
His office extension.
Right?
We can
Exactly.
DM him.
We got the Nor at Gmail, but like we don't have Bone Daddy at Gmail, which is just personal.
Right, the one that he signs up for all the bone porn. Right. He doesn't give you that one.
Bonely fans.
Bonely fans. Oh, there it is.
Fun.
There it is.
Bonely fans.
So he says that if you guys need anything else from me, now's the time. If not, Miss Jin will lead you back out.
I actually have one question.
Okay.
If Astral Extraction sent someone to kill us, now that we are no longer involved in this, will they still hold a grudge, or will we not have to worry about them?
I highly doubt it. I mean, at this point, you've already come back. What are they going to do? It's not like they can kill you in the past. You know, they've already lost. They're not really one for vendettas, if that's what you're asking. They're more
That is
about.
what I am asking.
Yeah, I doubt it. But I also wouldn't go around telling people about that. I would keep that to yourself. If they get wind that you know, maybe they would. So I would just keep it a secret. I wouldn't expect any more trouble from them, though.
Great.
So,
Well, good doing business. Thank you for your time.
Great meeting you. These hollow vids will run for another day or so, and then after that, everything will calm down.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. If you do it right, you can really ride that wave to, well, whatever else you want to do. So it's been lovely meeting you. And at this point, Jin has come back in, and the doors are open, and he is now kind of like sitting down at his chair and saying things like, "It's been good seeing you. Would love to do it again. I have a couple things I gotta get to, you know. Thank you for your help."
I take what I assume to be a mint out of a candy dish on his desk.
Yeah, I can't eat those, so those are for
mint.
Withers original.
There it is. Yeah, no, Withers original, the only candy that Eoxians can really eat. It's a special magic, like it's a magic candy that instead of giving them actual nutrition, I'm writing that down.
It's just like a chewable marrow.
Yeah, and you guys can eat it too, and it's kind of good. I mean, it's magic. Oops.
Magic.
Tastes exactly like it needs to.
Yep, it gives you that. It tastes like the thing you like. It tastes like the treat you want.
Yeah, marrow's pretty delicious.
Okay.
That's what dogs like it.
I mean, makes good soup broth.
So you guys, Jin walks you guys back out to the street level. But once you get out front, you notice that there's no black limousine anymore. You're actually just on the street. She leads you out, and once you guys get to the sidewalk, I assume it's like a city street. Like it's got sidewalks and it's a street, and like it looks like exactly what you're thinking in your head. That's whatever it looks like. She leads you out to the street. There's no limousine this time, and she goes, "Well, it was great seeing you. If you need me, I'll probably be here for a while and then move on to something else. You know, it's been. I'm sure I'll see you around. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't have a limousine to give you this time, but you can probably just catch a cab."
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good talk. Right. And there's like a very like strange. Yeah. There's like a very like. There's like a weird energy happening where she's just like, okay, it's good seeing you, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like not picking up on any of that. Yeah, it's like, did you want to come with us, or are you looking for an invitation to join? I don't.
That's.
You want a Coca-Cola?
No, I had a. She goes, honestly, I would love to go to Spacies with you guys.
Yes, I would love to go to Spacies as well.
All right.
I think we call around the chocolate frosty milkshakes.
So smash cut to the four of you sitting at Spacies. When you guys walked in, there was a couple people there that were like, "Oh shit!" and a couple high fives, couple pictures, couple autographs, but nothing like when you got off the spaceship. They seat you, and the waitress tells you that the owner has bought your meal for the day. Because he's very, everybody in town is like kind of like appreciative of like knowing that you did this thing and it was a problem, and like because like what you also did was you found out what happened to the people on the ship who had family members on the station. So there was just this constant, even though it was an objectively horrible end, they still finally got closure on what happened to their family. So you guys are eating. Your Pax is chowing down on a beef burger and a human cola.
Classic.
The rest of you guys are eating soy milkshakes with kelp icing or whatever else weird shit that they grow in there. And Jin is there too. And finally, out of just kind of like out of the blue, she just goes, "I'm not a cop anymore."
Congratulations.
Okay. Well, what brought that up? What happened?
Do you guys remember when we were at the nightclub and
Yes.
you guys
No. I occasionally say no.
and you guys were in some kind of kerfuffle, and then you lied to me about it, which was fine because I get it.
You were a cop.
It was a confusing situation.
It was a
that
confusing
I lost track
situation.
of immediately.
Yeah, I understand. It's fine. You thought you were going to make a big amount of money off of something. You were very confused. I understand. That was God's fault. We'll throw it up to that.
I'm always saying that.
Which god?
Ooh.
The one that starts with an L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says that night we took Fernani back to the police station.
Right.
After that, she escaped. And the reason that she escaped was because my partner let her out.
Oh.
When I brought this up to our superior, I was fired.
So you were fired for not being a corrupt cop. Yes, that tracks.
Yeah, that kind of, I haven't really put it in those words to myself. I mean, I was kind of, like insubordination, stuff like that. But I think at the end of the day, that's, yeah, I tried to prove to my superior officer that my partner had done something really wrong. And my partner and my superior officer viewed that as untrustworthy. They said that she had already escaped, so there was no reason to really even wonder whose fault it was. And when I pressed them, they put me on leave. And when they put me on leave, I left all my stuff there and I didn't go back. The last thing that I did was collect the money from the other officers at the station and gave it to you guys the morning that you guys went to the Acreon. So that was my weekend.
That sounds like a lot. I am sorry.
Yeah.
But it sounds like an absolute win because you're not a cop anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, the pension plan
That's
was good, and it paid well, and it was kind of noble and that. So like, I am upset about it. I mean, so I would appreciate like a little bit. Yeah.
Well,
You did want to help.
I don't even.
me,
Does
correct?
the Starfinder Society even give us health care? Do I have a pension?
No, you're not. So above the table, I don't fucking know. I don't know if you're employed by them or like if like is the
Like a
Starfinder
social
in a
club?
contract? Yeah, like is it a handshake and like is it a gig based economy that is holding up the Starfinder Society? Like,
I'll tell you, in my headcanon, it doesn't matter because the Viscarium has this really solid intergalactic healthcare system, takes care of everything, has retirement plans for everyone. So like, if you're a Vesk, you're fine. Government's got it.
Okay, yeah. The vets get Medicaid.
But it's not paid for by taxes. It's plundering. Like we pay for everything by looting other planets.
Sure, yeah. So you just have this like this near infinite supply of money that you guys have plundered from other
spacefaring races that you use to dole out healthcare and pension plans and retirement and things like that.
Generations of wealth from before the gap that we have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, you guys got old money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was what happened. That was my weekend. That was yeah.
Have you considered joining the Starfinders?
Interesting. I am
or becoming a mercenary.
Sort of. Yeah, it's more the second one. I'm more onto the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was once I left the once I left the shitty place, the ambassador contacted me and offered me, kind of a very quickly a sort of a half bodyguard, half chauffeur role for a couple people, and then you guys happen to show up, and it's kind of like on a per day basis. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but it's actually what I kind of want to do is go find what's her face, but I'll see what happens.
Your former partner?
No, I actually don't care about that. Actually, I want to do the right thing and be a cop and go catch the bad guy. And I think at this point, I just need to not do any of that. So yeah, maybe I'll join the Starfinder Society. Maybe I'll join. Maybe I'll go fly ships for somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, we just made friends with this person, Clara. You could talk to her, exchange business cards, get into contract killing or spaceship flying.
I would not partner with Clara.
Well, not partner, but LinkedIn.
Yeah, networking. yeah.
Pick her brain.
Your net worth is your network.
Have some space coffee with her, and
so
pick her brain about.
I think there's another social media outlet called LinkedIn, but only people with neural hardware can use it. You go home and you use LinkedIn.
Yeah, Raj is on it for sure.
Yeah.
Early adopter.
Yeah.
So you guys have this kind of nice peaceful meal after a weekend of craziness. Eventually, Jin goes her way, and you guys are left with an open end of what you want to do. I think the next place that you should probably go is the Starfinder Society.
Did Jin need her help? She should have implicitly said that.
No,
I was going to say, before Jin goes, I was going to ask her if she wanted us to investigate, like get some evidence and then turn it over to the media, because they like us now.
She did not. She did not allude to that at all, really.
Okay.
She was just letting you guys know. That was the thing that she wanted to tell you.
Great.
But no, if she had specifically wanted your help, she would have asked for it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys leave the spaces. You walk outside and you hail a cab. You get in the back of the cab, which is a little difficult for one of you. But
yeah,
I will not take my armor off.
My ego is huge.
And Corbin Dallas is in the front seat, driving you guys around.
Same
guy.
Very
excited to see. He's like, holy shit, what's up, guys?
Small station, bud.
He's like, hey, look, yeah, dude, it's you guys. You did the thing. You guys, that's great. Yeah. Everybody is like really stoked about it. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's so good to see you guys again. I can't believe this keeps happening.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without your cab rides. How would we get anywhere?
We could have never gotten to the spaceport. It just would have been impossible.
We would have had to walk, and by then it would have taken 10 years, and everybody would have died. So you guys chill with Corbin for a while in the back of the space cab, and eventually it leads you out of the eye and into the ring of Absalom Station and drops you off out front of the Lore Spire complex.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.